Good afternoon, YouTube. Welcome back to my channel. This is the first video over at the new location, and we're in what will eventually be the propagation sort of area. It's a nice big indoor space, and I just want to give you guys a quick tour in here of what's going on. For now, some plants may stay in here permanently. Others are going to be heading out to the greenhouse once it's finished being built. The greenhouse is right outside these windows here. You can see it. I've already been working hard on it. It's going all the way along through all three of those windows on the outside. But yeah, the velosas are now in here permanently, so they're not going to be going back to the greenhouse. As some of you know, this is my coolest growing chamber, climate controlled, so it gets really cold at night, just about to freezing, and then it warms back up during the day. I will say, this is my first sunny day here. As I say, I've only been here a few days, but it's warm in here. Holy. It's a good thing right up there. You can't see it because there's a white pipe, but there's a nice big venting fan there if I need it, if it gets too hot in here. I figured it was there because it might get hot in here, but between the sun coming in the windows and all of the lights in here, it's definitely warm. So here are my seedling Miscellaneous. These guys get sun from the window, and they have the grow lights over them. Not sure if this will be their permanent home, their permanent setup, but for now it's a good start. That is, you would have seen them in bits and pieces, but not all at once, because they were downstairs in my grow area in the old place. Some bromeliads in the window. But yeah, the reason for this tour is this awesome setup from, I got these greenhouses from Aosom, Canada, aosom.ca. And I'll put a link to them in the description below. I'll put a link to the company as well, just in general. So these guys, they were awesome enough to donate one of these grow tents. I'm going to call it greenhouses. And I purchased the rest because I just thought this is exactly what I need. They are big, and they are one of the few that I found that had all the shelving in it, which was key. I needed somewhere to put all my plants quickly. So I bought 4, or I bought 3. They gave me 1. Thank you again for that. I set them up the first night. I got the plants moved over. I started unloading some of the plants, kind of organizing, kind of not. This first one here, this is my Hoyas, and some vanilla up there, more Hoyas down here. It's basically just all Hoyas. We'll step in real quick. It is warm in this one. Temperature's gone down a bit since I opened the thing. I opened all the vents or all the doors for the tour. It was just about 30 in here, 30 Celsius, and it was like 90% humidity. So, lots of Hoyas in bloom, but that is for another video. This is just sort of a tour in here. So, I've always only had 1 light set up in my grow spaces. These tents are big enough. These greenhouses are big enough. I need 2 lights in some of them, in the brighter, warmer growing tents. But yeah, so many blooms in here. It's just incredible. Everything did really well. Everything is blooming. Here is my Walliana variegated, just starting to open. You guys are looking at it for the first time with me. I haven't bloomed this one before. So look at that, just starting to open. Sweet, beautiful plant. And let's go on to the next one. There's some vanillas up here. They like it nice and warm and quite bright. So the next one is going to be a little different. This is my lowland Nepenthes and some warm growing orchids. You can tell it's a little bit dimmer in here. A lot of the lowland Nepenthes really don't like that much light. And it's quite bright in this propagation area anyways. When I need to, I can turn on, there's big banks of lights all over the place up here. And it makes it quite bright in here even for the evening, plus the light in here. Disco ball was included with the purchase, so that's kind of cool. But yeah, so this is grow tent number 2, greenhouse number 2. All of my lowland Nepenthes are in here, I think. Some stuff you'll see on the floor still hasn't been unpacked yet, but I'm working hard on it. And lots of cool orchids, and I can see buds coming out. Everything that I can see has made the transition very nicely. And yeah, this one's fading, but on to the next one here. This is my Highland stuff. It is the least worked on and the most packed right now. The lighting is sort of medium. It's bright, but I don't want it too hot in here. So I've got some weaker lights going, some like 40s and some 70 Sansi lights in this one. But again, you can see like, so these tents here from Aosom.ca they're 6 feet by 8 feet by, I don't know, 6.5 feet tall probably. They're nice because they have the 3 shelves, 3 shelves, 3 shelves, and then I can use a floor as well on both sides. They're big enough I can put racks to back and in the middle like in the first one. But yeah, so the Highland stuff, it's looking good. I haven't seen any issues. So that's really good. And it's going to be sorted, and this obviously won't be staying in here. I'm rushing to get the greenhouse built to get stuff like this back in the greenhouse. This is my Miscellaneous. It has the added bonus of having the window behind it. It was really hot when I came in here. There's no thermometer though, which isn't probably good for the Dracula orchids that are on the floor here. But it's great for the cephalotus and stuff like that. Utricularia is probably getting a little bit dry. This was just like the last one to fill up. So yeah, the cephalotus are doing good in here. Some Venus flytraps are in here. More Venus flytraps. More Venus flytraps. Some king sundews, stuff like that. Gonna have to go through and water again tonight though. So yeah, that's my grow spaces. I'm working sort of as fast as I can outside and inside to get everything going and set up again. I wish these things weren't in tubs, but I decided the greenhouse is I'm coming along so fast outside to unpack Dracula orchids when they look fine. To move them twice, it just is not worth my time. And pretty much the Nepenthes, I can see most of them too. They're even the blooms. This was the transition here. It's like this is when they were packed, and then the rest just opened nicely again. So, you know, normally the whole inflorescence would be still viable, but these ones they had a little bit shorter lifespan. But you know what? All in all, I don't even really see a damaged picture or anything like that. Hardly even a faded picture on them. So anyways, that is my update. This is my new propagation area. And yeah, hopefully next time you see it, it won't be quite so messy. It will be more organized. There's even there's a 240 heating in here, so it's like it's got tons of plug-ins and outlets and everything like that. Plus it's got the larger capacity, so I can put bigger heaters outside right from this structure here. But anyways, I hope you like this quick update. Thank you again, Aosom. I will put a link to these products in the description below. And yeah, we will talk to you next time. Bye for now, guys.